Wait.
What are you doing? Ian, you startled me. And, oh, this is what it looks like. I promise. Your sister came out of your parents' bedroom, shoved this diamond ring in my hand, and told me it was a thief. She ran off before I could say anything, so I just came here to put it back. I don't know what's going on. Liar!
You turned around to see Ariel in the doorway.
She's lying. I never gave her the ring. Mom, Dad, we have a thief in the house.
Shut up, Ariel! But the thing had already come up right when Elsa looked scared out of the wind.
Check her bag. I'm telling you, she's a thief.
Ariel suddenly snatched Elsa's bag, and as it fell to the ground, a lot of Mom's jewelry fell out. I didn't know what to think. Get out of our house before we call the police. Elsa ran out crying, and I was too shocked to even run after her. If she needed money so badly, she could have asked me for help. There had to be some reason she felt she had to steal, but I never saw her again. She just didn't come to school after that. And when I asked the school admin, they told me she transferred to another school. Ariel and her friend were over the moon.
My friend is still available if you want to date her.
No, thank you. You should focus on school. The math teacher spoke to me today and told me you're failing badly.
Oh, I'm the most beautiful girl in the school. And I don't think I'm going to use math in my modeling career.
Ariel did fail high school, but for the first time, Dad was so disappointed. She couldn't get a job anywhere, not even as a model. So she ended up working as a waitress in one of Dad's restaurants, where I was the manager. I had so much fun bossing her around. Ariel, the customers are waiting.
Well, do something about it.
I'm the manager. Go speak to the customers now.
Daddy, Ian's being mean to me.
He's just doing his job. So please do yours. I'm already doing you a favor because you're not a very good waitress. Ariel was ready to explode. And suddenly, she threw her tray at the wall.
Oh, so Ian's your favorite child now? Dad, how about we tell him about the time you plotted with me to get rid of his girlfriend, Elsa?
Wait, what?
Oh, yeah. Dad asked me to slip Mom's jewelry into Elsa's bag. Duh. And he also found out where she lived and gave her grandmother money to take Elsa to another school.
I couldn't believe my ears. I looked at Dad for answers, but he didn't show any proof of guilt. Yeah, so? I only did it for you, Ian. There are plenty of girls out there. I didn't want you to be trapped by a poor one. I quit my job that very moment. And before I moved out of the house, I was getting a check for a huge amount of money.
Yes, I've been saving up money secretly for you. I want you to have this. Use it wisely, son.
Mom, thank you so much. And you're coming with me.
Sweetheart, I have more money saved.
Stop! I'm gonna tell your dad if you don't put that away. Your dad says don't use that. Did I ask? Did I ask?
I'm asking right now.
Standing in line at the counter when I spotted a black-haired girl ahead of me.
Come here.
The cashier was telling her that her card wasn't working.
Don't ask her what she did to me.
Okay.
When I need to tell you something. Gosh,
Well, say that you break first.
what do you mean?
Like, can I tell you something?
I can't. This is my real voice.
I don't need your help.
Oh gosh,
Something just went wrong with my car. I know what my family did.
I know, and I'm so sorry. Look, you don't have to forgive me or have anything to do with me. I'd just like to help you out right now. Let me pay, please. She calmed down a bit, and we went back inside to clear her bill. Then she briefly thanked me and left. But I just couldn't stop thinking about her for days. A week later, I was watching TV at home when I heard the doorbell. And I was shocked to find Elsa standing there. Elsa, you're the last person I was expecting.
I felt I owed you dinner as a thank you for the other day. And I just wanted to say that I forgive you. Everyone deserves a second chance, right? So here, I'm giving you one.
Her smile made my heart skip a beat, and I gently pushed her hair away from her face. You're still the most beautiful.
Hi everyone, my name is May. This is my story.
Hi, I'm Maeve from the West Bank, and this is my story. Please like and subscribe. I was born as the youngest of 4 siblings, and both my parents were medical professionals. Mom was a nurse, and Dad was a doctor. But growing up, I didn't see much of Mom. She worked really long hours, and even when she was home, she was mostly quiet and preferred to be in her room. I wondered why she was like that. But Dad?
Hi everyone, my name is May. This is my story.
Hi, I'm Maeve from the West Bank, and this is my story. Please like and subscribe. I was born as the youngest of 4 siblings, and both my parents were medical professionals. Mom was a nurse, and Dad was a lab technician. But growing up, I didn't see much mom. She worked really long hours. And even when she was home, she was mostly quiet and preferred to be in her room. I wondered why she was like that. But Dad was the complete opposite. He was always home in time to cook dinner and help my siblings with their homework. And no matter how tired he was, he would read me stories every night.
Daddy, you cheated. You skipped a few pages.
What? No, I didn't.
Last night the princess was in the forest, remember? You have to read from here again.
But the story's almost finished now, sweetie.
From the forest, Daddy.
You know she never forgets anything, Dad. It was true. Growing up, I observed everything and had the best memories. If anyone had trouble remembering anything, they asked me. Maeve, do you remember seeing my keys anywhere?
Yeah, Mom, you put them in the fridge next to the milk. May, do you know where my pink shoes are? They've been in the garage since September.
Honey, what was that joke I told you 2 weeks ago that made you laugh so much?
Oh, what do a clown's farts smell like? They smell funny.
My parents would drop me off at Grandma's every day before going to work. She lived with my aunt and uncle and adored me, but I never liked Aunt much. She always had something to say about Mom.
Oh, May, your hair looks terrible. Doesn't your mother ever brush it? Poor child, you look thin. Is your mother too busy to cook?
Well, it was true that Mom never did those things, but I still felt annoyed. And one day, as I was playing with my cousin, I heard Aunt say to a visitor, "Oh, that one. She's my niece. Her mother dumps her here every day because she cares more about herself than her own child." I felt so mad that I ran into the kitchen and spat straight into the pot of food she was cooking. I couldn't stop thinking about what Aunt had said. I was going to ask Mom why she didn't care about me. That evening, I was waiting for her to return when suddenly the phone rang. It was Mom. She asked for Dad, but he was in the shower. "Okay, Maeve, listen carefully. Tell Dad that I won't be coming home for a few weeks." "What? Why?" "He knows why. I can't really explain right now, but in case I don't come back, Maeve, I promise everything will be fine." "Mom, why wouldn't you come back? Don't you love us?" But she just hung up. When I told Dad about her mysterious phone call, he looked really worried. But then he said she'd just gone to visit her sister. I didn't believe him for a second. Mom finally came back after weeks, looking really tired, and just went to her room. And we never spoke about where she'd gone. Mom got a phone call. I wanted to see what she was up to. Mom parked outside the house, and once she was inside, I peeked through the window, and I saw a sick-looking boy in bed. Mom checked the machines around him, fed him medicine, and made him laugh. I've never seen Mom like this. And when she stepped outside, she almost tripped when she spotted me. "Maeve, what are you doing here?" I just wanted to see what you were doing, Mom. Is that boy really sick?" "Yeah, he is, sweetie." "Would you love me more if I got sick?" Mom looked stunned and then pulled me into a hug. "Don't say that, Maeve. I love you very much. I'm around sick kids all the time, and sometimes I just don't have the energy for my own family. It's not fair, though, and I'm sorry." "Where did you go for 3 weeks, Mom?" "I caught a bad illness from a patient, and I had to stay away so you guys wouldn't get sick. And I didn't want to worry you by telling you the truth." "Mom, you made that kid so happy. I want to do that too. I'll be a doctor one day, and I'll treat all sick people for free. And I'll give them medicines that taste like Nutella." "That sounds lovely, Maeve." After that day, Mom and I got closer, and I became obsessed with being a doctor. Soon I joined an all-girls school, and I was always one of those kids who loved it. The only problem was my cousin, Siham, who was in my class. We'd grown up playing together, but ever since we joined school, she seemed to hate me. Maybe it was because I always had good grades, and she was barely passing. To make things worse, Grandma was always telling Siham to be more like me. "Why, Grandma? She's so boring. I'm pretty, and I'm going to be a model one day. You'll see me on TV when I join America's Top Model." "You will do no such thing.
Woo!
Me, you go to the U.S. to be a doctor." "Ew, I'm not touching sick or old people. I'm
Man.
Dream girl, but I'm not working so hard for it. And you'll see, I'll be way more successful than you.
Oh.
But who needs more
Oh.
doctors? Everyone. If I'm sick, I'm not gonna go to a model. Then don't get sick. It's not hard to eat an apple every day. Wow, you could be a doctor already. Now,
Get away from me. Okay, bye-bye.
my dreams.
Besides, what are you doing? Stop it! You trying to record? I'm trying to record the screen. What the? Bro, stop. Everyone can see that video. Everyone always watch them. Why do you have to record them?
I fell to the ground and fainted. I woke up in the hospital with my family around me. When I asked them what had happened, my parents and the doctors were still running tests. But what we found out completely changed my life. It turned out that I had bone cancer. Luckily, the doctor said that it was curable.
Trying to find me.
It was really tough undergoing the treatment, but I stayed strong and got through it with my family, who was always by my side. And within a few months, I was cancer-free. But I ended up with a permanent limp and had to use crutches for some time. On my first day back at school,
I got you first.
finally getting back to normal.
Okay, try to find me again. Okay.
And I couldn't help feeling annoyed. Got from their table and turned to me. You don't need to.
I got you first.
It's be hard for you. Just take ours.
But look who it is.
How you act so weird, huh?
Ew.
She's
Ew.
really strong. I mean, she just beat cancer.
Back.
She can walk to a table on her own. I knew my teacher meant well.
You want to set aside for 5 minutes.
Girl.
When 5 minutes is up, I have to hurt. I have a turn. Ready, set, take off.
You can also ask me anything you want about my sickness. I don't mind.
Woo.
My parents have spent all their savings on my treatment. I didn't let that get me down. I was working so hard ever to try.
Do you know that's 25 hours?
One day, I went into an empty classroom.
So that means it takes like 25?
I walked in onto the hum.
24 hours.
Oh my God.
Oh,
How did you get in? I told my friends to guard the door.
so that means I'll be leaving at that hour?
And you're crazy. You could get into so much trouble for sneaking in a boy.
Will you play 4 squares? Okay. Will you play 4 squares? 4 squares? Yeah.
No, I won't.
Okay. You go on the square. I'm the 4 squares. And I'm 1 0 0 0. No, I'm the 4 squares and you're the sub.
But I also refuse to tell
Catch it.
And the boy
I didn't get to know.
Sam's name. I will have to
Yo, you just hit that light.
for the culprit. But I didn't get Sam's name, and I got suspended for a week. I was so mad at that witch.
You're out.
Made me forget everything.
You're out.
I received a acceptance letter from a top-ranking
So I'm
school in the
mutant.
U.S. on full scholarship.
You're out.
My parents and siblings were overjoyed.
Okay then. If I'm out one more time, you have to find me. Actually, I'm out right now, so try to find me.
Didn't look happy
Okay.
to see me. What's wrong, Grandma? I'm just deeply disappointed in you, Maeve. Sam said you got suspended from school because you were caught with a boy. How could you? I felt furious. She's lying. It wasn't me. But just forget all that nonsense, Grandma. Look, I got into a university on full scholarship. Suddenly, Aunt took the letter out of my hand. I've been telling you for years, Mama. May's parents have always been too easy on her. She's sneaking boys into school, and they're still going to trust her and send her away to the U.S.? God knows what she'll do to bring shame to the family. Mom leapt forward and gave her a tight slap. Don't talk about my daughter that way. She's a source of pride for this family, and she always will be. Now, look, you need to keep a closer eye on Sam. I suspect the boy at school has something to do with her. Most of my aunts and we left. I came and apologized, and she gave me a handful of cash. What's this for, Grandma? Nothing. Just a small start for your new life. I'll miss you, darling, and I know you will make us so proud. It was really hard when I had to leave because I'd never been away from my family before. But I was also excited for my new adventure. But at first, landing in the U.S. was more of a cultural shock. Everything seemed 10 times bigger. And people lot friendlier back home. I felt almost invisible as I walked across the campus to the hospital. Suddenly, I lost my balance and almost fell down when someone caught me. I looked up to see a tall girl. Need some help with that? Her name was Kylie, and it turned out that she was in the room right next to mine. She ended up helping me unpack, and we stayed up really late talking. Can I ask you why you did it? When I told her I survived cancer, she looked awesome. Wow, Dave, isn't that brave of you to take your dream and future all on your own? Well, now you got me. Kylie was my first friend and the closest, but I slowly started to mingle with others as well. After always being in an all-girls school, it was strange for me to be studying with boys, but over time, some of them became really good friends. When Christmas arrived, everyone was going home for the holidays, and I felt really homesick, but Kylie invited me to her place. Her family was lovely, and it was the first time I got to experience Christmas their way. I made a traditional Palestinian dessert for them, and they loved it. In her second year, Kylie came to me one day with some upsetting news. Her dad had been unwell lately, and she decided to transfer to a college in her hometown. I'm gonna miss you so much, Maeve. Me too. I can't even imagine this place without you. I'll come see you soon. I put on a brave face as she left, but once I was inside my room, I couldn't stop the tears. Suddenly, there was a knock on the door, and when I opened it, I nearly fell back in shock. It was my sister. It turned out that she applied to Iraq for her master's, and she was applying for college.
Turn on incognito. Can you move your... Oh my gosh. Sorry, I just wanted to sleep.